Hi guys, sorry for the weird angle and the lighting. It is night time and I am in my bedroom and I've decided that I am going to do a skincare video. I have got, it's not too bad now, but I have struggled for the last decade with hormonal acne, with going through puberty, and especially now with my endometriosis. My acne is it comes back with a vengeance, which is awful. Alright, so first step, pin back your hair. My hair's already tied up and stuff. I'm just going to put a stretchy headband thing on. This one is a bit small for my head. I need to retie the knot. I've got a huge head, so just make sure that your hair's out of your face, especially when you're doing masks and stuff. You don't want your hair getting in the way. First step I do is to remove my makeup. I use the simple Kind to Skin cleansing facial wipes. They look like this. So I just get one out and it just unravels to look like this. It's just a towelette. So I just remove my makeup. Nice and simple, nothing too over the top. So now that your makeup has been removed, your towelette will look filthy. My face is on here and it's disgusting. And then I take my Nimue Young Skin Facial Wash, number 1. This is step 1. I just apply this everywhere. This has got lots of tea tree oil in it, so it's really good for problematic skin, which I have. And what I do with this is I keep adding water and I keep massaging it in. Keep massaging it. You want to have it you want to be massaging it for, you know, a good couple of minutes into the skin. You don't want to put it on and wash it off all within 30 seconds. You want it to be able to penetrate into the skin and really work, you know? I make sure to focus on my problem areas, which for me are my chin, down here, my cheeks here, and my forehead. I've got a lot of acne scarring here in this area and right in my forehead, which is great. So I just remove that with a face cloth. Alright, now step 2 is the Nimue Professional Exfoliating Enzyme. Now this stuff is amazing. This is like the best exfoliant I've ever used, and it doesn't have any beads or anything. It is just a gel. So you apply it to your skin. I just usually grab about this much. I don't know if you can see it, it's just a little blob. It's super thick and it smells amazing. And it actually has little enzymes in it that really go into your skin, and it actually dissolves all the bad skin cells. So you just spread that around and it just sits on your skin for, how long does it say? So you apply a small amount to your skin, dry, clean skin, very important. And then you leave it for 2 minutes. And then, when the 2 minutes has passed, you get warm fingers. It has to be really warm with warm water. And then you just massage in for 8 minutes. That's really important because it activates the enzymes, because they're sitting on your skin just kind of doing their thing. And then you add hot water to them. They start really activating and doing what they're supposed to, which is great. Neck as well, always bring it down the neck, because it helps to keep the neck youthful, because the neck shows age very, very quickly because the skin is so delicate. If it gets damaged by sun or it isn't moisturized enough, it can really it really shows the sign of age. So now this is on, I'm just going to leave it on for 2 minutes. probably closer to 5 because I forget what the time is. I'm just cleaning my hands and we will come back and rub it all in and I will see you in a sec. So this has been on my skin for about 3 or 4 minutes. So what I do now is I just get some water on my fingertips, rub them together, and then you start rubbing. And you're supposed to do this for 8 minutes, but I always forget to do it. But I get very impatient. So little circular motions. It says to reactivate skin with wet fingertips for a further 8 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to massage and fast forward this, so you know. See you in 8 minutes. Now, time to remove it. Just wipe it away. Okay, I lied. I'm actually going to use the Nimue Professional Bio-Active Complex. This will sting. This has got acid in it. Glycolic acid, citric acid, lactic acid. What this does is it basically dissolves away the spots, like the top layer of the spots, and it goes in and it helps to clear out everything. It is so good for getting rid of dullness, for rough patches, for texture, which is a huge issue of mine. I have so much texture in my skin, especially along here. When I'm wearing makeup you can really see all the divots in my skin, which is awful. So I'm just going to give this a shake up. This sits on your skin for about 10 minutes. So now my skin is rinsed. It feels so soft. I then go in with the Nimue Professional Purifying Mask. This one is really good for acne, for blocked pores, for congestion. It helps to really amp up the skin. Oh, hang on a second. So this will hurt, especially after exfoliating. If you exfoliate with a... oh, yep, it hurts. Ow, ow, ow. This stuff is great to help with your skin. There are stronger stuff you can use. Only knew that if you have received directions from a very highly qualified beauty therapist, don't just... if you can get your hands on this, do not use it unless you know what you're doing. My mother is a fully qualified and trained beauty therapist and has been for the last 30 years, so she knows what she's doing. Don't make assumptions that this is going to be okay for your skin. This is very strong chemicals and acids, so be careful. But it works amazing on your skin. You use it once a week, if that, and your skin glows. But it makes your skin very sensitive, so you have to wear sunscreen when you go outside. Even if it's cloudy, you have to wear sunscreen. So now we wait. I think it's about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes for the bioactive. So I'll just let this sit for 10 minutes and then I will come back. Okay, so now it has been washed off. It is all clean. My skin feels so clean. And I haven't even done a mask yet. When I was washing off the bioactive, actually one of my spots that was under the skin actually came forth and completely emptied itself, which was terrifying. But I mean, that's awesome that it actually dragged an entire spot out of my skin already. When I wash that off, I make sure to probably do about 4 complete rinses with a freshly rinsed and quite warm water, a flannel. Just really make sure it's really off because that stuff is pretty potent. Now I'm going to do a mask. This is the Nimue Professional Purifying Mask. I mix it up a bit and then I just smear it on the skin. I pay particular attention to my T-zone when I'm doing this, just to make sure that I am getting all my areas that are problematic. My forehead has been so problematic recently. It's been awful. I look like skull makeup. So now this is on. This will stay on for 10 to 15 minutes until it's completely dry. And that's the important part, that it's completely dry, because that means it's finished doing its thing. Right, so now that is off and my skin feels amazing. Now it is time for the finish. So first off, I use the Nimue Active Gel. This is amazing for acne. Again, if you have exfoliated or anything, it will stick. It just will. Next I use the Nimue Vitamin C Moisture Mist. This is just a nice vitamin C spray and it helps to just I leave this kind of damp and then I add my Oasis Beauty Lips and Lashes. This is amazing. I use this as an eye cream and also put it on my lips as a lip treatment because it is incredible. You don't need much, you just need a little bit. So under the eyes to really hydrate. And then the last thing is this Algologie, which is a French skincare range. It's the Soin Mattifant, which I think is a anti-shine moisturizer. It says on the back, so it's really good for oily skin. I used to have oily skin, but I don't anymore. Not sure why, I just don't. So I'll just take a blob of that. Try not to do my hands, and then put it on my face. I love this at night time because it's quite thick, so it's really good for hydrating while you sleep. You don't want this anywhere near your eyes though. I find my eye really stingy if I put this in my eyes, so just be really careful when you take it up your neck. Always go up. This lifts the skin when you're moisturizing. Always do upward motions. Like, yeah, up like this. If you drag down, it can pull the skin and can be quite, can encourage aging, which you want to look young for as long as possible. This is falling off. Okay. And with that, we're done. So as you can see, my skin is super glowy and healthy looking. It's so soft, and there's only a couple stingy patches over here. I think I had a spot forming there that got taken care of by the mask. But as you can see, my skin isn't perfect. I have got little spots everywhere on my forehead. But my skin is looking really good compared to what it usually is. There's no big active blemishes, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, this is not an often, I think this is a once a week treatment, especially with the Bio-Active. That is definitely a once a week only. But doing the mask is a twice a week activity if you want your skin to look really good. On a normal night I would skip the exfoliating enzyme and the Bio-Active and the mask, and I just use basically the cleanser and the finishing products that I just showed you then at the end. They're pretty good. Like, my skin always feels incredible, and I find that if I don't use, in particular these two, the moisturizer and the eye cream, my makeup sits really funny and actually gets quite tight and cakey because my skin hasn't got enough moisture in it. I always make sure to moisturize about 10 minutes before I start doing my makeup as well, because that really starts to hydrate, which is quite nice. It's very important when you're working with like foundations and powders to have, excuse me, to have a really hydrated, nourished base to work on. Your base is so important when you're working with makeup. It doesn't matter if you have spots, like you can fix that, but if you've got dry, undernourished skin, it will show through your makeup. You can't hide that. So make sure that you treat your skin with respect. Very important. So now you've got my lovely bare face. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below if you liked it and what was your favourite part. If you've got any questions. No, this video is not sponsored by Nimue. This is just incredible skincare that I love. Honestly, if you can get your hands on this stuff, do it. It's expensive but worth it. If you like this, then stick around and I'll be back for the next one. See you guys. Bye.